Hello, this is Marco Palmero. I want to show you how I will add 15 to 30 off-market deals a month into your pipeline and instantly free up 17 hours or more of your time every single week. So if you're looking at transactions, if you're looking at business acquisitions, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you how I'm able to identify off-market deals, 15 to 30 or even more in any given month, and bring them to you so you can save time and focus all your attention on closing deals instead of finding them. Now, before we jump into this, let me show you a few case studies, a few companies that we worked with in the past. We start on the left side with Equity. We helped Equity identify 25 startup deals every single month and 20 plus investors every single month open to commit 500K to 10 million to their projects. And we did it for multiple months. So they were getting both startup projects and investors for their platform. On the center column, we helped Limit, a hospital group, identify 21 hyper-qualified off-market deals in the United Arab Emirates in 5 months with ticket value between 15 and 75 million. And in this particular case, we focused on transactions that were fundamentally ready to buy, so they were very niche. On the right side, we work with Acres, a advisory firm in the northeast of the United States, and we brought them between 15 and 30 off-market deals every single month with enterprise value between $1 million and $10 million. And of course, owners that were eager to exit and potentially take the next step towards selling their business. So those are just 3 case studies that kind of break down the type of people we work with. On one side, we have a PE/platform kind of firm. In the center, we have a big company that wanted to expand through acquisitions. And on the right side, we have an advisory firm, brokerage firm. And those are kind of like the type of businesses that we worked with in the past and that we are currently working with. Now, if you want to find more companies that we're working with, here there's a screenshot. There's more of that on our site. Go check it out if you want to, take a look. And if you want to see the profiles of our team, they're also all here. This is the core of our team. The total team is much bigger, but go on the website if you want to dig deeper into our backgrounds and our experience in the mergers and acquisition space, origination space, finding deals, finding investors, and so forth. Now, if you're looking to buy a business, or if you're hunting for deals, or if you're struggling to find off-market opportunities, I will help you fill your pipeline with motivated sellers fast. And that applies for any country, any sector. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter the type of company you are looking to buy. We can help. And we've done it, again, different sectors, different parts of the world, different industries. So anything goes for us. Our strategy really works for any type of business that you want to find. Now, if you are a private equity firm looking for more opportunities, an entrepreneur looking to buy a business, an advisor or broker looking for deals, or even a search fund looking for your acquisition, then this is for you. And what I'm going to talk about in the next few minutes applies to you fully. Now, I will help you fundamentally with my blueprint strategies and techniques that have worked for my other clients in multiple markets, countries, and sectors, as I just said. And what is this blueprint all about? Well, this blueprint helps us find 15 to 30 off-market deals that we can add to basically any pipeline every single month. So they're cumulatively in nature. Then we can save 17 plus hours of your time every single week because you're not allocating time towards finding deals. You're spending it all on closing. And of course, that can be escalated if you have a small team. So you don't have to allocate the time of your team towards finding transactions. We do all of that for you. You save those hours and you can allocate them towards, more productive activities that generate a return for you in revenue in deals. Ultimately, increase the ROI. So we find business deals in months instead of years, so that you have a full pipeline and you keep having good acquisitions that are coming in and good business opportunities. So Again, you don't need to waste tons of years finding the right fit. You have a good amount of deals right away, and then you can scale from there. Now, the question that I want to ask you before I dig into our strategy is, how much is it costing you not knowing what you don't know? I've seen a lot of people that struggle in finding deals, finding business transactions, and they stick to what they thought it was the good approach. Well, in reality, they were just wasting a lot of time. In in this industry, what I realized over time is that uh, time is really a precious commodity, and you cannot waste it because time kills deals. And if you allocate too much efforts towards finding deals and you don't get results within a reasonable time frame, then you're not going to make any money because you're not going to have deals that you can close. If you don't close deals, you cannot generate money or fees or whatever. And as a consequence, it becomes very complex. And a lot of people try to force their strategy and they try to make it work. Well, in reality, they should have realized in the first place that it's much better to shorten the time frame necessary to find deals, work with somebody that has a proven strategy, and then allocate all this spare time that they got towards working on the deals that they found and make sure they close those because that's where the money is made. So again, how much is it costing you not knowing what you don't know? In this particular case, how to find deal flow off market, how to qualify these prospects, and how to have a consistent stream of transactions that comes to your door. Well, that's what I can help you with, and I can do that with a waterfall methodology. Now, what's the waterfall methodology? Over here, you see a little bit of a workflow. That is one of the examples that we kind of like build for our clients. And it is all based on first collecting the right data that we can then use to reach out to business owners that might potentially be a fit for your acquisition goals, for your investment goals, you name it. The objective of the waterfall methodology is to reach out to multiple prospects through multiple channels so that we can do two things. The first is increase the probability that they're going to reply if they're interested in selling their business, therefore they're a motivated seller, or in also, I'd say, reach out to them where they're more likely to respond. Because one of the biggest mistakes that people make is that they feel that one channel is going to be the holy grail or kind of like the solution to all their problems. Well, in reality, business doesn't work that way. And when you reach out to business owners to understand whether or not they're interested in selling their company, you need to find a channel where they're more comfortable and where they're more likely to reply, and not any single person is equal. So we need to understand where we can reach out to every single person, and that's why we deploy a waterfall methodology that leverages multiple channels: emails, SMS, social media, calls, and combines them all together so that we can cover all the blind spots, increase our results, and then ultimately generate deal flow for you. So you can book these calls, spend all your time talking with prospects that are interested instead of, tons of hours prospecting, talking with people that are just tire kicking and going through this painful exercise of qualifying deals that you don't even know if they're going to be deals in the first place. We avoid all of that for you. You just need to focus on taking the calls with people that are interested, qualify them based on your own criteria. If they're interested, then you can continue the process from there and close the deals. So if you think about origination as a process that might take 3, 6, 9 months, we can shorten that and compress the timeline a lot. And we basically become a team in resource for you that takes care of all that process. The waterfall methodology is kind of complex in nature. I'll be, spending too much time talking about it if I need to dig into the technical side of it. Let's just say that we use multiple channels to reach out to business owners, qualify them, and then the objective is to fill your pipeline with deals that you can then, close and execute on. Now, if this makes sense, then we will need to potentially connect and discuss how we can help. But there's a warning that I need to make before we get to that. If you're brand new, or if you have no money to invest in my services, or maybe you just want a quick and easy fix, or someone who will find you deals for free, then unfortunately I can help. Uh, Many people think and believe that the quick and easy fix exists in this industry, but the reality is it doesn't. So if you want somebody that will find deals for free for you, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be disappointed in most cases. Now, I can not help you if that is the case. Go to my free resources, YouTube and whatever. Check that stuff. It might help you in some way, shape, manner, or form. And once you're ready, we might have the ability to talk again. Now, how can I help you find more deal flow? Almost on autopilot. We can develop that waterfall methodology into your system so that we can originate deals on your behalf. And we can do it in 3 separate ways. The first is done for you. So basically, I do everything for you. Our team takes care of finding the deals, qualifying them for you, and then send them to your calendar. So you basically receive leads that are ready, qualified, and you take it from there. You don't need to do anything else. That's the first option. The second is bespoke outreach system, which means we create the entire infrastructure and backend that you can then run, which means if you're starting from scratch, maybe you have a small investment firm that you're starting, a search fund, a advisory firm that you want to start, and you don't have any way to originate deals, we can build that infrastructure for you and then train your team to run it. So you have it, you build it one time and then you can run it forever. That is the second option. The third option is done with you. So I will coach you on how to build a pipeline, the system that has created the results that I showed you before for our clients, and you then execute. So in summary, the first is we do everything for you. We just bring you the opportunities. You take care of that. So very hands off. The second is we create the system for you and then you run it. And the third is done with you. So we will coach you, we will show you the strategies, and then you go ahead and build them. Those are the 3 ways we can help you find more deal flow almost on autopilot. 15 to 30 opportunities per month on average. We've seen clients get more than those depending on the search that they were conducting, how specific they wanted to be. Some of them got 50, 60 opportunities per month. So results can really compound over time, and they will compound because the sales cycle of deals is generally quite long. So after 4 or 6 weeks, you'll start to see an increase in performance because a lot of people are gonna get back to you that you reached out, 1 month before or 2 months before. Long story short, if you are looking for deal flow and you want to accelerate the process of finding deal flow, you want to add 15 to 30 deals to your pipeline every single month, then I can help you. And what you should do next, you can book a discovery call. There's going to be a button below this video. You can click it. There's going to be our calendar there. Submit an application so we can connect and see how we can actually help you a little bit more in detail. And then we can build or help you build a deal flow pipeline that brings you 15 to 30 opportunities every single month like clockwork and saves you up to 17 hours of time, maybe even more than that if you have a team, so that you can allocate all that time towards closing deals instead of finding them. So book a discovery call now if this resonates with you, and we will talk very soon. Cheers. Bye.